What is good, YouTube? My name is Samir Ross and welcome to the Martial Consulting channel. In today's video, I'm gonna explain to you how you can scale your dojo to specifically 8 figures and what are kind of these steps before that. So we'll basically divide this video into 3 sections. We'll go from 0 to 10k a month, from 10 to 100k per month, and from 100 to 1 million per month. Now, obviously, don't take my advice hopefully too serious, quote unquote, because I've never built a dojo to 8 figures, but I think these tips here might still help you, or just use some critical thinking when you hear me talking about them, and then maybe when you've already built like a dojo to 10k per month or to 100k per month, you're on your way to 8 figures right now, you can resonate to this. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So we'll start by 0 to 10k per month, and basically this is kind of the hardest thing for you to do, because maybe you've done martial arts since you were a kid, and I don't know, you're whatever age old, and now you want to open up your first dojo, and you basically have never been a business owner before. You maybe have like a 9-to-5 job before, you maybe went to university, whatever it might be, and now you want to open up a dojo, and you start opening it up, and then you realize how fucking hard it is, and you'll pretty much realize really soon how hard it is. But to get from 0 to 10k per month, then you'll basically just need discipline and to be consistent, and the other thing is to basically shift your paradigm. So to that second thing, basically, like when like, let's say you, yeah, as I've said, let's say you maybe worked in like a normal 9-to-5 before. Not that anything is wrong with that, but like when you then want to become a business owner, like you really need to shift like your complete paradigms, because when you've made before like maybe a couple grand per month, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's like you can just show up there, you can just work a bit. It doesn't matter if you go too late to bed, whatever it might be. It's all good. You're still gonna make it through the day. When you open up your own dojo, it's completely different. Like there, you basically have to manage your own finances. You have to see everything differently. You have to take control of everything. You have to see like everything from a broader view, and so it's like something that is really gonna take you to the next level. Like it's gonna really suck for you to do this, but it's gonna be worth it, obviously. And you basically need to step into the shoes of a business owner. So you basically need to stop being quote unquote a civilian. Not that anything is wrong with that, but like it's basically what it is, and you need to basically become a business owner. Now to the first thing that I was talking about, discipline. It's just as important as shifting a paradigm, if not more important. It's just being consistent and being disciplined and taking the right actions every single day. So when there's like when you can basically decide, all right, I want to work on my taxes now for the past quarter, or I want to watch some Netflix, or whatever it might be, you need to always take the right action. And like your discipline just has to be so fruitful that there's just no other way for the universe than to give you basically a 10k per month dojo, because you basically need to kind of earn your way, quote unquote, there. Like you need to, like, it's just cause and effect basically to get to 10k per month. Like just take the right actions and you'll get there. Also, it's like objectively not too hard to get there. It's gonna take you some work, but it's possible. Let me say this, but these are basically the two things to get to 10k per month. No, to get to 100k per month, you basically need to do some kind of different things. First of all, you need to release control, and you obviously need to have like a good product. To that first thing, so when you get to 10k per month, you might not have that many employees. Like you might have like, I don't know, maybe one instructor, or like maybe like a receptionist, stuff like that, but not too many. When you really want to get to 100k per month, you first of all probably also have to open up new locations, but that's a topic for completely another, how to do this, but this is something that you obviously have to do. And you basically need to release control of how you run your dojo and all of that good stuff. So you basically need to give control to other people. So you need to hire more people, hire more instructors, more receptionists when you open up 2 or 3 locations even. And you need to be fine with it, and they're probably not going to do as good of a job as you do. So for example, when they're calling leads, and your conversion rate or your show up rate from calling them and getting them to show up was, I don't know, 30%, expect that their rate is going to be like 15% or something like that. And it's something that's normal. But if you know how to do everything, so you basically still, like, in the initial stages, like when you go from 0 to 10k per month, you don't want to know how to do everything. You need to know how to get students, how to get students to stay, how to do your accounting, how to do everything, how to actually close students, whatever it might be. But when you go from 10 to 100k per month, you basically want to release control of it and give it to other people. And they're not gonna do it as good as you, but as long as you know how to do it, and as long as you're the best at doing it, you still can fix it, and you still, like, for example, when your receptionist would quit, you could still do the things that they did yourself because you did it in the beginning. But let's say you straight up hire all of these people and you don't do anything yourself, well, then obviously, like, you're not gonna like fix anything. Like, let's say your receptionist leaves, then what you want to do? You have to learn everything, and your business is just gonna be down for a bit. So that's the first thing. Another thing is obviously your product or your dojo and how this. So basically, you have like a piper. Let's imagine like we have a piper, and here we have, for example, advertisements or any way you use to get new students, flyers, whatever it may be, local outreach events, word of mouth, whatever it may be. And at the end, we have you basically making money. So here, you provide the value basically in between. So students sign in a Facebook ad, you text them, you call them up, so they move down the pipe, they show up at the dojo, you close them, and then you get them to retain at your dojo, like that they're not leaving after a month or a week already. And then you basically make money. And if there's like a hole in the pipe, like for example, like your show up rate's completely fucked from Facebook advertisements to them showing up at the dojo. So when they're elite, you can't convert them into actually showing up at your dojo. If that is fucked, if that is completely fucked at the beginning at the beginning, yeah, basically when you get it to a 10k per month. When you're at 100k per month, this is just gonna be 10x or 100x. It's just gonna be way worse than you can imagine. So this is something you definitely have to kind of look over and have to be like, you basically have to fix everything already when you're at 10k per month. So because when you're at 100k per month, everything is just gonna 10x every problem, but every positive thing on the other hand as well. So that's basically 10 to 100k per month. It's just release control and have like a really good dojo. Now 100 to 1 million per month, it's a little bit different because there doesn't come that much down to how much you can work. So if you can actually work 12 hours every day or whatever time you work every day, it's becoming more about your decision making, like how good are you in making decisions. So for example, opening up more locations, where to open up these locations, etc. All of that good stuff, all of these decisions that you then have to make, it becomes less about you working, because this brings us to the second part. You need to hire basically great talent. So you need to hire the best employees that you can find, and only the best, to really get you to 1 million per month. And for you to get to 1 million per month, what I would assume is that you always have to build like a brand out of your dojo. So it can be like just, yeah, the small club at the street, the small boxing academy at the street, whatever it might be. No, you have to build like a real big brand around your dojo then. And as I've said, the most important thing from 100 to 1 million K per month is decision making, which is going to be hard. It's a thing for which you have to be intelligent. Like 0 to 10k per month, you just can work hard, and it becomes more about your discipline. But from 100 to 1 million per month, it's not so much about discipline. It's more about like basically not working, because the more you work, the worse you'll get it. Because let's say everything's fixed, like you have a good conversion rate, like your instructors or whoever does this, receptionist, whoever does this, is like good at converting leads after their 1 week free trial week, whatever. If you commit it and you just try to do it better, there's like a big risk of you just doing it worse. So you really need to more focus on like decision making, hiring great people, and not so much about working every single day that much. Obviously, one last tip, one bonus tip, quote unquote, is that you basically want to remove your emotions from every stage. Wherever you are, if you're at 1k per month, 100k per month, just remove your emotions from your dojo. So don't be emotional if your instructor quits, or if you just 1 month get like 10 times more students than the last month. Don't see it emotional, just see it like as this boring entity, and then just do what you're supposed to do. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. As I've said, I've never gotten a dojo to 8 figures, so I might be wrong here. It's just an assumption, and but I hope it still helped you. If it did, leave a like. Obviously, if you want more students for your dojo, check out the first link in the description. But obviously, I don't care if you do it or not. It's just you can get my thing, and we'll bring more students to your dojo. No email opt-in to be found there, SMS opt-in or anything like that. No free webinar or anything. Just a video of me explaining how we can help you as a dojo owner. And aside from that, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.